안녕하세요. 벨기에에서 온 블랙스완의 래퍼 파츠입니다. 반갑습니다.
네, 안녕하세요. 블랙스완 파츠입니다. 반갑습니다.
Hi everyone, it's Adiola. Welcome to my channel. Today I will be talking about the first African K-pop idol, Fatou Samba of K-pop group Black Swan. The West African musician has garnered a lot of attention due to her distinct voice and model-like good looks. She was born on March 23, 1995 in Yoff, Senegal. Fatou lived there until she was 12 years old, which is when her and her family moved to Belgium. In order to help her and her siblings quickly assimilate, Fatou's parents started speaking to them solely in English, which led to her forgetting most of her native language Wolof. Despite this, Fatou found new ways to connect to her culture, becoming interested in music at an early age. Later on, when she was around 15 years old, one of Fatou's friends showed her a K-pop music video, which piqued her interest in the genre. K-pop became a hobby of hers from there on, with her occasionally learning K-pop songs and doing dance covers. After studying tourism in college, she decided to go to Korea on a working visa. Fatou did not have any plans to get into the entertainment industry when going there, but standing at 5'8" with a pretty face, she naturally was scouted to become a model. From her modeling agency, an entertainment company called DR Music scouted her to be part of their new K-pop group. DR Music is best known for debuting one of the most popular groups of first-generation K-pop, Baby Vox. As most K-pop idols debut in their teens or early 20s, Fatou didn't think it was possible to become a K-pop idol at her age, but took the opportunity since she'd been interested in K-pop since she was young. She trained under the company for about a year, teaching herself Korean along the way. On October 16, 2020, Fatou debuted in her group Black Swan as the main rapper and lead dancer, with them promoting their debut single Tonight off their first album. The group recently released their first single album Close to Me in October of 2021.
C'est un phénomène musical incontournable sur la scène internationale et il prend de plus en plus d'ampleur aussi en Belgique. La K-pop, la pop coréenne en français est très populaire, particulièrement chez les adolescents. Ce week-end se tient le premier festival coréen de Bruxelles. À cette occasion, Arnaud Gabriel et Clarisse Debatty ont rencontré l'une des membres belges du groupe Black Swan.
Elle s'appelle Fatou, elle a 26 ans et vient de Tir-le-Mont.
La musique, c'est le bonheur pour moi. Le bonheur, oui.
Il y a 2 ans, cette jeune Belge quitte son pays natal direction la Corée du Sud. Elle y va seule, sans réellement savoir à quoi s'attendre.
Il n'y avait pas de plan, du tout. Donc, je suis allée et on va voir. Et ouais. Maintenant, je suis en K-pop idol, donc je suis heureux.
Fatou devient mannequin. Puis rapidement, le directeur d'un label la repère et lui propose d'intégrer un tout nouveau groupe. Elle est aujourd'hui devenue une star à 9000 km de la Belgique. Son groupe fait de la K-pop, K pour coréenne, un style musical à succès chez les jeunes, un univers de plus en plus tendance.
The Senegalese rapper said her parents were supportive of her career choice as music was something she had always wanted to pursue. Her debut created a lot of buzz as she was not only the first African K-pop idol, but also the first non-mixed black K-pop idol, first Senegalese K-pop idol, and first Belgian K-pop idol. Fatou soon captivated fans with more than just being a first though, with her getting the chance to show off her rapping skills through covers and her group's latest release. Unlike her raps in the group's debut album, which she didn't like, Fatou was able to write her own raps for their Close to Me album. Her passion for rapping has also landed her spots on Korean television and solo collaborations outside of the group.
우리 집에서 항상 음악이 있었어요. 보통은 힙합이었어. 랩 같은 음악. 그때는 그냥 뭐 재밌게 같이 랩을 했어요. 그냥 자연스럽게 랩 쪽으로 갔어요. 저는. It's not because I cannot sing that I became a rapper. I just rap because I like music, hip-hop music and rap since I was a kid.
Fatou recently became a co-host on Arirang Radio, showing the endless possibilities of her career. During her time as an idol, Fatou has received a lot of support, but it would be disingenuous to not acknowledge the downsides of her experience as well. As the only active black K-pop idol in the industry, Fatou has dealt with constant racist attacks from all over the world, and the pressure put on her is high.
People like to nitpick. It's even worse if you're a black woman. But since there's so many of you guys, Lumina, who always like support us, support me, always leave these positive, lovely comments, it's worth it. It's really worth it.
Last year, an interviewer said to the group, "In previous interviews, you talked about racist and xenophobic attacks that you constantly experience. On the other hand, I imagine you must receive a lot of love from Luminas who finally see themselves represented in their favorite music genre. How do you deal with the weight of being so central to such an important issue as the fight against racism in K-pop?" Fatu replied, "I don't deal with it anymore, because that weight shouldn't be on anyone's shoulders. I just try not to think about it, while at the same time trying to educate people about differences as much as possible. Just doing what I can to help."
Being a female idol is easy or not? It's not easy. It's not easy. Especially if you're black. Because then the goggles are even more. Like, they literally see every single thing you do. If you're a female idol, but it's worse when you're black. Because people love to bring black people down. But we're not going down, honey. We never have and we never will. We will always keep rising and we will always be those. So,
I will be making a separate video on the prejudice Fatu has dealt with throughout her career, so make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications if you'd like to see that. Despite what Fatu has had to go through, the love does outweigh the hate. When asked about people's reaction to her as a black K-pop idol in Korea, Fatu said,
생각보다 좋았어요. 저도 약간 무서웠어요. Because you never know how people are gonna take you or see you. But they were very accepting, very nice, and very oh, I like that person. Thank you very much.
Through perseverance and her fans' support, Fatu has not only been able to break barriers but also make a name for herself with her talents and charisma. The possibilities for her are endless.
when were you the most proud of yourself? For me, it was when I made my debut with Black Swan. Because of course, I've always wanted to do something with music since I was a kid. I got to know about K-pop when I was 14, 15. When I actually got to debut in the K-pop group, I was oh my God, I was so proud. Oh my God, Fatu, you did that. Oh, thank you so much for not giving up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?